Now, when you first arrive at Centene Stadium on the 4th, there's a couple things you're going to have to do. First of all, providing your name and number, stuff like that to officials, just in case someone in the crowd is sick, so they can contact trace you and let you know so you can stay healthy. Second of all, if you forgot your mask at home, well, don't worry. They'll have some for you. Lastly, mandatory hand washing before you can head up the stairs and find your seat. On a typical July 4th at Centene Stadium, you'd probably expect to see the stands packed full of fans here to watch the Voyagers play a home game. But this year it's going to be a little different. There will be social distancing between families, and only about 10% of the stadium's capacity will be filled.
So we can only have about 300 or 400 people inside the ballpark. Rather than having lines for each register, you've got one entrance, one exit for all concession stands, markings on the ground for staying apart, all that sort of fun stuff.
Hand washing stations and social distancing markings are just a few of the ways the staff is working to keep everyone safe.
Our staff will be smiling at you. You won't be able to tell because they'll have masks on.
Masks, not required, but recommended, among other things that are different than last 4th of July.
It's going to be about 2,750 less people, but other than that, there'll be no baseball, but we're just really excited to be able to provide fireworks for Great Falls.
Now, there will be food and drink available, as well as activities like cornhole. Scott tells me all of those stations will be sanitized regularly by Great Falls Voyagers staff, wearing, of course, the Great Falls Voyagers masks. In Great Falls, Matt HOLZAPFEL, MTN News.
And if you purchase tickets for this summer's events ahead of time at gfvoyagers.com, you can save when you get to the stadium because the staff will already have your information. Meanwhile, ongoing concerns about the coronavirus have also had big impacts on HELENA-AREA 4th of July festivities. MTN's Jonathan AMBARIAN looks at what will be different about this year's celebrations.
Despite challenges, organizers of the HELENA-AREA's largest 4th of July fireworks celebration say it is still ready to go Saturday night.
Thanks to so many supporters, it's gone a lot better than we thought it was going to.
The Prickly Pear Community Fireworks Celebration fires off each summer from the top of the East Helena slag pile. Shellie's Country Cafe organizes the event. This year, COVID-19 restrictions delayed their fundraising by about 2 months. But they say thanks to sponsors like Town Pump, they won't have to scale back the show.
But it's actually going to be about generally what we normally do in the last several years. So we're pretty happy for that. We're proud of that.
East Helena leaders are asking anyone watching the show to maintain distance, especially in city parks. They've put up signs to drive home the point.
Come early, spread yourself out, keep those physical distances at 6 feet, wear a mask. Enjoy the day, be safe.
For the last 5 years, the 4th of July in Helena has been marked by a community celebration in Centennial Park, centered around the raising of the Old Glory landmark flag. This year, the flag raising will still be happening, but organizers are asking the public to stay away.
It's just not right to have a big crowd of people. We respect, what we're trying to do in this very difficult time, but we'll be here in 2021, so see you next July.
There's one other factor adding some uncertainty to this year's festivities: the possibility of storms Saturday night. Prickly Pear organizers say they're remaining hopeful the fireworks can go on at the scheduled time.
Let's keep our fingers crossed, because we do need the one thing this year that we can all enjoy and have fun. So Mother Nature just needs to work with us just for about 40 minutes.
In Helena, Jonathan AMBARIAN, MTN News.
A parade and fireworks display are also set for tomorrow in Lincoln. Boulder will also have a fireworks show. Townsend's 4th of July celebrations have been canceled. Well, speaking